Hi everybody, welcome to my video, dream explanation video. I'm sorry if you hear my voice cracking a little bit. It's because I have sore throat and I hope that I can talk as much as I can for you to relax a little bit, just a chill and relaxing video, hopefully. But before we begin, I have to take this lozenges, sore throat lozenges, so if you don't mind, just a second. Sorry about that. I have two lozenges. One is Mac Extra lozenges, the other one is Robitussin. I like the Robitussin, but I think the other one is better. It's not going to be a good sound, so I'm just going to do it. Take the lozenges out and I'll record again, okay? Finally, it's done. Okay, this is the sound. Maybe it's good. Okay. So I thought this video can be relaxing because, dreams. When people talk about their dreams, for me it's just so relaxing, and usually when I hear about my sister's dream or anybody's dream, I get a little bit sleepy myself because when people recall their dreams, remember their dreams, they stop and they take their time to explain, and that's what I think. That's why I feel like ASMR feelings while I'm listening to somebody's dreams. And also it's very interesting to learn about what people dream about. And I'm not really superstitious, or I don't look into what dream means. I only did one video long time ago, I think. So, first dream I'm going to tell you is the dream that I had recently, not yesterday, but very recently, and what I remember. It's amazing. So what happened is, recently I've been watching a lot of those scientific, sci-fi, universe and galaxy discovery channels. And what is the possibility of planet collapsing into our planet? Or I think there was one story on that where scientists say that in few 100,000 years later, there's another planet is in path. It could be a planet, or it could be oh my god, what did it call? Asteroid? Okay, anyway, it can be anything that is a giant shape of a rock that will collapse into Earth. So that's what I think I've watched about. So, and I was watching it, and the one of the scientists suggests some of the solutions for that is that they can blow up that a planet or that big rock that's going to crush us. And to explain that how we could solve it. And currently there's no active solution, because every solution that they comes up with has some kind of disadvantages and stuff like that. So when I dreamed about it, the first thing I remember is I woke up. In my dream I woke up, then I saw my sister, my little sister, and she's grown up now, but she was like a little girl. And I remember hearing the speaker, announcer, whoever, in the streets, from the speaker announcement or signal the government was saying. I mean, the government of that time, I think it's very future. I mean, a few hundred years later, I think. And I hear that announcement that keeps saying that today is the day that we have been waiting for hundreds of years. We are going to blow up this planet that's going to collide with us if we don't. It's going to collide with us within our generation, which probably means that within 100 years. So that was the first step that they took, I guess. It's so funny. And then I looked at my sister, and we were so excited because in my dream I just made up this history or something like that. We were waiting for it, and we heard it from our fathers and mothers, our generations, my grandparents, for a very long time. And we studied about it in our high school and any kind of middle school and kindergarten. I remember in my dream that I was drawing the planet coming close to Earth, but it's exploding before it touches Earth, and it's like saving the Earth and all. That's what I remembered, and we were so excited, and we were choosing clothes to wear, and it's crazy. Then I was walking around this futuristic few hundred years later. It's probably 2240 or something, like 2200s era. And the clothes were awesome, really. Like a lot of those weird materials that are, skin tight and silvery, shiny kind of materials. And we wore the best clothes that we have, and we took pictures of each other's. And I didn't know how we took pictures. I didn't know. So it was so exciting, and we made up makeup on our faces. And finally the moment comes, and we were gathered in one place. A lot of us, you can see all sorts of different kinds of people. And they're all wearing very nice clothes, I think, like special clothes for a special occasion. And finally there was this announcement, sort of like New Year's Eve, but except for that it's I guess it's some kind of a planet-wide celebration thing. So me and my sister were right at the equator place where we could enjoy the view of the planet being blown up to bits. So what happens is sister, we go off to the side. We go away from the crowds because we wanted to see it closer and more privately. So we went up to the hills and mountaintops. I don't know why so fast. We like ran up the mountains, and public was cheering, and we were far away, very far away. I don't know how we flew there or something like that. And we have our little cameras and stuff. So we're looking at the sky. It was daytime, complete daytime, and the scientists explained that in our dreams, they explained that you'll be able to see the explosion even in the bright daylight, and the sky is blue, you can still see the explosion. So we were excited. We went up to the hills and mountains. Finally went up onto the top of the mountains, and we were waiting. We waited a very long time. And what happened is they started the countdowns from 30 to 25 to 20. It was amazing. Like, we could hear people cheering from their different houses, and I guess there was some kind of live broadcast or something. And we were waiting, and when the time struck like 0, and we didn't hear anything. We were like wondering what happened. Like, there was some kind of problem at first. So everybody's like worried. What happened? Like, where is the explosion that we're supposed to see? And so what happens is, like, a few seconds, like about 7 seconds later, me and my sister, we're far away from the crowds. Now we saw into the sky, there's a little hole there. We were like wondering, why is there a hole in the sky, and we peep into that, that particular hole. It was so small, tiny, like a little dot, black dot in the sky. And then the hole slowly moved and changed and moved to one direction. It's like clockwise or one direction, It's getting, as it's moving, right? It's getting like bigger and bigger, and we can see through the hole. It's not just black hole in there. We see some planets and stars, like as if we're in a galaxy by ourselves. And we were like freaking out because there was supposed to be a protective layer to us, to protect us, but we were like we didn't know what to think, because it's happening like slowly, and yet our brain is not processing it fast enough. And we were just looking at it, and the hole shifted its shape, moved a little bit right, a little bit left, but it's still turning and twisting and getting bigger and bigger. And we were just like, I looked at my sister, and I really thought that in my dream I thought I was going to die today. Like, I looked at my sister, and I hope that we won't suffer any pain. But like, I'm just thinking in my head and glad I'm with my sister. Sorry about that. Let me just fix this thing. This computer making a sound. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that. Oh yes, no. the universe. We can see through it. It's not a black hole itself, but it's like a tornado. You know, a tornado is like turning, but it's very long, shaped like a telescope, cylindrical, but we can see through it like a wormhole to the universe. But the wormhole itself is twisting and turning like a tornado. And we were like wondering, like, is it going to swallow all of us up? If not, are we going to die, or is that an alien trying to come to Earth and destroy us or something? And well, it took so long time, really. Like in my dream, we were sitting there and looking at that hole, probably about like 30 minutes. The first 10 minutes we didn't even look at each other or anything. We just looked at that hole, the wormhole. Our mouths dropped and our eyes are so big, and then the next 20 minutes we were just hugging each other up and we were like accepting death. And what happened is, after a while we see this like huge planet approaching through the wormhole. That was the planet that they were going to like destroy, but it's not destroyed and it's still approaching Earth. And we were wondering, well, like, what is going on? Like, it's not supposed to be this close. You can see the planet that's coming so close, you know, through the hole, the wormhole, sorry. And you can really see like particular the shape of the planet, and you can see the like the clouds that the planet has, like Earth from distance, but like a satellite distance is very close, right? So gravity wise, if it's that close, it would collide immediately, right? It would be very bad. So we were like wondering, and for about 10 seconds we looked at the planet. It's coming closer and closer and closer, and then there's a very sharp sound, like very very loud sound that like shook the whole planet up. Boom, like crazy loud sound. And we were giving this headset for each and every one of us, because we knew that the blast is going to hit Earth a little bit, but it's just going to be the sound that's very loud, because the type of bomb that we use on that planet is a strong one, but it won't affect us much. Just very loud that it might affect our ears. So we were wearing this headset, so we didn't hear any painful blast to our ears, but it was like really loud bang, one bang sound, like it's exploding. And then we still are looking at the wormhole, and all of a sudden the wormhole just shrink into the tiny dots that we were looking at, and split second later it just disappeared. Then, and only after then, did we see the explosion taking place, and like the air blast itself, it so strong that it affected the Earth's atmosphere and the clouds. So it made this very funny impressions on the clouds, because the clouds are like moving in all directions because of the air that's flowing around. It just stirred some things up in Earth, something like that. It was very interesting to look at, and finally we were cleared, and the announcement people said that there was some kind of complex issues. They were figuring out what was happening, and after a while they said that there was an unexpected wormhole from that planet that's connecting us to our planet. So if we didn't blow it up, it would have exploded, and that if the wormhole didn't disappear on time, we would have ended up blowing ourselves up. And by some act of miracle, the wormhole disappeared just like split seconds before it affected Earth. So we were like so excited, and thank God that we were alive first, and second that we were experiencing such amazing miracles, and it was incredible, and we were just enjoying that we were experiencing some kind of monumental history-making event, you know. So it was interesting, my dream. and I think after that, it's just, we looked around, talked with people, and then I just woke up. So sorry, the lozenges are making my tongue very confused and numb. Okay, that was one of my dreams recently, and it was incredible. Then when I woke up, it was so detailed. I was like, was it really real, or was it just a dream? And I was thinking, if it's real, if I just witnessed the future, wow, what an amazing future is that. That was what I was thinking when I woke up, and I think it was a great idea, and I'm so happy that we can dream exciting things, and that's why I wanted to start making these kinds of dream vlogging ASMR video. Hopefully I didn't scare you all. It was just a dream. It's not the future, I hope. And I'm gonna start making more and more dream vlogs, because I think it's very interesting what I dream about. Sometimes I tell my friends and families what I dream, and they keep saying that, oh, that's very interesting, because I think I watch a lot of those adventurous movies and stuff, and that affects my dreams, and in certain ways it does affect my dreams, and it's as if I have lived through that moment of adrenaline and enjoyment. going to tell you one more dream story after this, and hopefully I can upload them soon. Okay, see you later, everybody. Hope you're sleeping well.